Hi,
Gotcha.
everyone. Welcome to another small business interview. Uh, Today, I have with me Kate, who's the owner of Kate's Town Talk Bakery. And thanks for joining us today, Kate.
Thank you for having me.
So, why don't you tell us the story behind Kate's Town Talk and how did it all start?
Okay, so I never envisioned owning a bakery. I was previously employed by Blockbuster Canada in their head office. I was a buyer for the Canadian stores, and when Blockbuster started to go down, I was laid off and started a home-based catering company. And then fast forward a couple of years, the I heard through the grapevine that the previous owners of the bakery I bought were looking to retire, and somebody suggested that I buy it, and so I did. And that was 10 and a half years ago. And yeah, so there we are.
And it's been all up from there.
Well, yes, I mean, up and down for
Up and
sure.
down.
And the last few months have definitely thrown in a new challenge to us, right? But as is with the entire world. It's been challenging times, but we've figured it out, and we're still going. So
Yeah,
yeah,
well, how was it like this year? Did you like stumble across any new opportunities, any new ideas?
yeah. So initially, when everybody thought the shutdown was going to be 3 weeks, because that's sort of what the indication was in the middle of March, was that everything was going to be shut down for about 3 weeks, and then we'd be right back at it. I really struggled with what to do as a small business. Not only are you worried about your customers, but you're also worried about your staff. And I have a very small but loyal staff. And I was concerned about what was best for everybody involved. So, what we ended up doing was locking our front door initially, but we remained open 3 days a week, but we were doing everything pre-order, pickup, and takeout. Now, we weren't actually set up. We had a website, but we didn't have an online ordering presence or anything like that. So over the course of the next few months, we were doing all our orders by phone and email, and that was fine. We were able to manage that. But over the months of sort of like April, May, and June, we completely revamped our website. As well, we added an online ordering component to the website. So, as well as um, um, an online store to ship our butter tarts nationally, essentially. So we have two options on there: order for in-store pickup or local delivery, or order our butter tarts and have them shipped to friends and family far and wide. So that had it was something that I'd been planning on, but the shutdown sort of forced my hand in terms of the timing of getting all that stuff done. So, mhm.
Yeah, the online ordering's really big now, especially with the no contact and the convenience of it. You don't have to, you know, talk with
Yeah,
people.
for sure, for sure. And we have a couple of delivery partners. I mean, we work with Uber Eats and DoorDash, but um, as a small business owner, that's tricky as well, right? Because they take a pretty good chunk of commission out of that. So I really did want to have um, my own online ordering option, and as I said, the COVID shutdowns really forced my hand on that, and we're seeing we're seeing more and more customers using that, and we're promoting it fairly heavily on our social media platforms, um, and trying to get customers to place their orders that way. So, mhm,
Well, I'll share my screen to your website. So if people are wondering how we can order directly from you, um,
perfect.
it looks like you have butter tart shippings and order now for pickup here.
Exactly.
So if you're going to pick up, I guess we would click here and you can order. It looked like when I was checking it out, you can order ahead and schedule like
You can. Yep, you can place an order. So if you're looking to pick up, place a lunch order and you want to pick it up in 20 minutes, you can do that. If you're thinking of ordering something for, 3 days from now, you can order it now and schedule the date and time that you want to pick it up. So it is great. And we have most of what we offer in the shop on there. There are a few things that we don't have all the time, so they aren't actually included on this, but everything else is there. So yeah, it's pretty easy to use, and then you can pay online as well, and so then it's just either a quick trip into the store to grab it, or you can select curbside, and you give us a shout when you arrive, and then we bring it out to you. So.
And at the moment, you said you were shipping butter tarts.
Our butter tarts, yeah. So yes, if you're looking for to send our tarts to somebody in Ontario or even out of province, that's something that we can do through this. And right now it is only our butter tarts that we are doing this with. Yeah, and they are what we are known for, or what we have become known for. It wasn't necessarily my intention that was what we're going to be known for when I started, but people love them, and we give the people what they want. So
yeah, we definitely don't have something like this here, and I'm not too familiar with what it is. I know earlier you described it as a kind of like a pecan pie, but I guess without the nuts, right?
Well, right. So the traditional recipe actually has raisins or currants in it. We do a bunch of different kinds. We have actually in the shop this week, we have 6 different kinds. So the 4 that you see on the screen right now are our standard ones, and then every month we have 1 or 2 specialty flavors. So right now, so you can get a butter tart with pecans, you can get a plain, which is just the filling. Raspberry Nutella is become one of our standard offerings. It's one that I competed with actually several years ago at a butter tart festival. Those are a thing. And we received an honorable mention, and customers have really embraced that flavor. And then over the course of the year, every month, we introduce a different flavor each month. So last month was an apple walnut. We've done a coffee, we've done a raspberry coconut, we've done a chocolate, chocolate and Nutella, so without the raspberry. Yeah, so there's lots of different ones out there, and there are some very crazy flavor combinations that other bakeries put out. Ours aren't too far out there, but yeah, we do have some different options.
So we have this Halloween Thanksgiving season to look forward to for more flavors coming up, right?
Yeah, so this month we've got our pumpkin butter tart. So it's pumpkin pie filling mixed with our butter tart filling, as well as we're doing a pumpkin pecan. So that's the picture on the top there. Yeah, that one. So it's a pumpkin pie filling mixed with our butter tart filling. Some have a pecan on them, and some are just the plain. So if you like pecan, or if you like pumpkin pie and you like our butter tarts, this is a delicious combination. So
That does sound really good.
yeah.
And what's your favorite flavor, I guess?
You know what? I'm a traditional girl. Raisin is what I go to. The butter tart recipe was actually my grandmother's, and she always made them with raisins or currants. So I think that's probably why I'm a sucker for those. But yeah, it's raisins are a very divisive fruit. People either love them or hate them, and the people that don't like them don't want anything to do with them. So there are strong feelings about raisins, which I didn't realize until I actually opened a bakery and started doing this. Yeah,
But
so
there's
we
plenty
have,
to choose from. There's all these
yeah,
other flavors.
exactly, exactly, exactly. So we try and please everybody, but yeah, yeah. All right.
So just in case people don't know, this is the website up here. You guys should definitely just check it out. Call them directly, order from them. And I guess for updates on flavors, right? Social media, Facebook and Instagram.
Exactly. Yeah, and we've used, I mean, we were doing some social media before COVID, but we've really been using it a lot more over the past few months just to try and keep everybody informed. I mean, initially it was, hours were changing, the rules were changing, sort of. It felt like day by day, minute by minute. So we were really using those platforms to try and keep our customers up to date. So we post now sort of 3 or 4 times a week, and with specials or promotions and different things like that.
Cool.
Hmm.
Well, thank you, Kate, for telling us all about the bakery.
Thank you.
And thanks everyone else for joining us today. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.